I won't interpret for my wife anymore since she refuses to try learning sign language. Now she's angry because she misses out on the juicy details. I've been using sign language since I was a kid because my dad is deaf. I really enjoy signing and picking up different languages, so I got pretty good at it quickly, faster than my brothers and sisters anyway. My wife can hear fine and has barely tried to learn ASL, except for a couple simple signs. Retry Claude can make mistakes. Please double check responses. This has never bothered me because ultimately, it is her choice whether she wants to or not, but it does make it difficult when we visit my family, which is often. I basically have to play translator if she and my dad want to have a conversation, but I do it to facilitate a bond between them. About 2 months ago, I learned of an opportunity at a local college where volunteer native speakers could converse with the students in the advanced ASL courses for a month. I'm very passionate about people learning ASL, so I jumped at the chance to help out. One of the other volunteers there was a nonverbal man, Alex, who I found an easy camaraderie with. We began hanging out, and during the time we would spend at my place, I wouldn't translate even if my wife was in the room, other than their introductions and small talk, because Alex never requested I do so. I continued this routine for several weeks, serving as their silent bridge. The sessions became a comfortable rhythm in our household. I apologized, but discussed the matter with Alex, who revealed his reluctance to engage with someone who'd never attempted learning ASL, particularly given my father's deafness. His perspective resonated with me. Her complaints about exclusion after years of opportunity to learn seemed unreasonable. When I conveyed this stance and explained I'd continue translating for Dad, but maintain current arrangements with Alex, she accused me of enabling disrespect toward her. I maintained these were his preferences regarding our private discussions. Her subsequent silence prompted reflection on whether I'd acted appropriately. Later, I approached my wife differently, acknowledging my initial hostility while explaining my hurt feelings. I emphasized how individuals like Alex and Dad navigate daily communication barriers far exceeding her temporary discomfort. I mentioned her years of opportunity with a deaf father-in-law and reminded her of my aspiration to adopt a deaf or hard-of-hearing child someday, another compelling reason for ASL proficiency. Even without that possibility, ASL speakers would remain part of our lives. She agreed to dedicate time daily, whether through my instruction or online tutorials. Despite her promises, the following week showed zero progress. My gentle reminders met dismissive responses about being too busy. Discouraged, I visited my parents alone that weekend and shared my frustrations. Dad recounted the familiar story of Mom's immediate dedication to learning ASL after they met, unprompted but genuinely committed to meaningful communication rather than passive acquisition of basic signs. Mom advised patience while encouraging me to advocate for my values. Nearly 2 weeks post-conversation, I'd spent considerable time with Alex and completed our regular college volunteer work. The contrast between that community's linguistic appreciation and my wife's preference for scrapbooking and pottery became increasingly difficult to reconcile. While I didn't expect abandoned hobbies, her broken promise stung. Our subsequent discussion escalated into a major conflict. She accused me of demanding she abandon everything for ASL, which I denied. I referenced Mom's example, questioning why similar efforts seemed impossible. She argued our previous system functioned adequately until Alex's influence, claiming he was sabotaging our marriage. My defense of Alex prompted her departure to stay elsewhere. The situation deeply wounds me. She understood ASL's significance in my life from the beginning, though I never mandated her fluency. Her grievances combined with my deepening community involvement and expanding support network shifted my perspective significantly. Genuine effort demonstrates care profoundly. When Dad met Alex weeks earlier, his joy at conversing freely with my friend was palpable, though he'd always appreciated friends' learning attempts regardless of proficiency level.